こんにちは、こんばんは、梅干しです。NBA2K26 シリーズ完全初見が行く NBA2K26 ということで動画を作っていきます。よろしくお願いします。今日のタイトルは僕はポイントガードとしてやっていけるでしょうか第6話ということでやっていきます。よろしくお願いします。それではゲーム画面の方を映します。はい、MP 君、ちょっと自信なさげですね。試合には勝てるんですけども、チーム評価が低いために、条件達成できなくて、話が進められないという状況に陥っています。で、ちょっとそれで、何が原因なのかなって考えたときに、ちょっとスキルですね。スキルで、パスの精度とボールハンドリングをちょっとポイントを割り振ってみました。で、VC の方がもう残りわずかなんですけども、これで少し改善してくれたらなと思って、得点能力は高いんですけども、どうしてもアシスト能力が低い傾向に今まだあるので、ちょっとポイントを割り振ってみました。ということで、話を進めていこうと思います。チームメイト評価でだよね。で、ドレクセル・カリントンを上回って勝利する。これですね。
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond in the rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of two investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for three.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best
31番マーク
And
で
the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Shot clock at 5. Lund misses. And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now Pagan. It's on target from the high post.
What are you doing? You can't afford to be lax guarding Pagan, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
Here's MP. Pagan defending. And here's MP on the outside. Again, MP missing. Martinez outside. Pagan. Pass to Carrington. To the paint. And Lund.
Yeah.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, we say.
Lund misses. Here's MP. Fires from deep. Falls through. He's now made 2 out of 4.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that 3?
Outside, Lund. Carrington. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Lund.
This offense is at its best, and Carrington is shooting the 3 with confidence.
Bird outside. Throws it up high. Out of bounds, it goes to Sac.
Unfortunately, we see this all the time. Miscommunications leading to turnovers.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
3 on 3. Here's MP, guarded by Lund. Down low. A nice shot by Roberts.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Pagan. Toward the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Drop that pass to him in the perfect spot.
And Union Elite has possession. Mitchell outside. Here's MP from deep. Rebound brought home by Carrington. Out to the right wing. Inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First team foul.
Kudos for Martinez for
The attack from Sac, call time here.
Substitution for Union Elite. Timeout.
31番は絶対マーク。
Here's Pagan. Sends it home from 3-point land. And And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Shot's good by Carrington.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
Here's MP. He's got 5. Comes up empty down low. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Union Elite trail. There's a lob to the hoop. The shot from Bird, no good. And it's Sack's ball. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. To the inside. Cunningham, no good. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Carrington doubled. Pass to Olsen. Back to Carrington. Kicks it out to Martinez. And there's the pick. Here's Olsen. Clock at 6. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
Just a savvy pass from Martinez. He's able to spot the wide open shooter and hit him in transition.
Mitchell, right side. Bird. And here's MP on the outside. A rebound by Olsen.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
Kicks it to Pagan. With the 10-footer. Rebound by Union Elite. Here's MP. He has 7. And here's Harris for 3. No up on that one.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Here's MP. Down low. There's the steal.
Oh.
1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 3-pointer. Pagan misses. Here's MP. From deep. Knocks down the long J. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The attack from Sack up on top, leading by just 2. And we'll return right after this break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sack and the Union Elite.
試合には勝てるんですけど、多分
Sack in the lead. And in the
評
back
価
of
が
the
上がん
mind,
ないん
for
ですよ
many of these
ね。
prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Returns it to Robert. Stolen by Pagan. Martinez outside. Lund. Returns it to Martinez. Lund with the pick. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
From deep, it's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
And they double up Carrington. Lund, defended by Harris. On the wing, it's Martinez. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
4点差。
And Union Elite with possession. Trailing by 4. Here's MP.
誰も言ってくれない。
Kicks it to Mitchell.
あ
By Martinez. To the paint. Lund. Over Bird. And it falls all around the rim. And it goes in.
Thought he'd win this game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
Here's MP. Releases. And it's rebounded by Martinez.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just want to test your range and pull up on any given night.
Hey, if it was science class, you'd look at the hypothesis that led to the taking of that shot and see that it's been debunked.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Here's MP. Pagan defending. And here's MP on the outside.
まあ苦しい
And once
苦しい
again,
シュートだ
off
っ
the
た。
mark from Union Elite. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Pass to Harris. Here's Robert. Nails the baby hook.
Basket by
Another good trip for him. He's going to
24.
take it on himself to get them back in this game.
Martinez outside.
Time call.
And the attack from Zach. Call time here.
なんとなくちょっと分かってきたような分かってこないような
Here's Cunningham.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Martinez outside. Out to the left wing. Here's Olsen. Rebound by Union Elite. Here's MP. 13 points so far. And they pick up 2.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Outside Pagan. To the middle. One. On the money from 12 feet away.
Excellent job by the offense, taking advantage of that mismatch. He had great height separation on the D, and he pulled up for the mid-range J.
Here's MP. Let's go. Second chance shot. And Bird with the layup.
Wow, when you see an O board from small guards, you chastise the defense. Here, give Bird a shout out for his effort and getting another look, securing the basket himself. Tremendous. You love to see a smaller player who can mix it up inside.
On the wing, it's MP. Six on the shot clock. From 13. Inside. Pagan picks up the board.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
There's the screen. Right wing. Here's Olsen. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Martinez. And it's good from the elbow.
He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez.
苦しいですね
And time called here. Union Elite. And Union.
8点差8点差
Pass to Lund.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Back to Pagan. Stolen by Bird. And they're running.
How Mitchell focuses on maintaining his form. He's not trying to let the foul distract him from the look.
At the line for Union Elite, Mitchell for 2.
First one for him falls. That one falls, so he hits them both. Now here's Martinez. Outside Carrington. Drills it from deep. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Outside Carrington. And there's the call on MP.
MP.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Carrington for three. Scores.
Yeah.
7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
The shot from Bird, no
外
good.
すんだよな、コンピューターに渡してもな。
On offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Martinez
2 minutes
outside.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Pass to Lund. The tray. Rebound by Union Elite. And for those big names coming into this one tonight, so far it's Carrington putting on the show with MP trying to play catch-up.
The steady reliability of Carrington showing its worth in this one. MP has had some solid plays, but so far to me, Carrington's the one who looks like an elite prospect.
A good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they should use some clock.
Returns it to Martinez. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
To the inside. Lund with the rebound. Pagan with it. Shoots from the line. Martinez back to Pagan. Carrington for three. That shot no good. His fifth miss and now 12 attempts. And here's Bird. Here's MP. Three-pointer. That shot missing. This game looks like they've got it just about
あ、
wrapped
これは
up.
負けますね。
Just work the clock and take care of the ball, and it's a wrap.
Basket is
こ
good.
れはしょうがないですね。
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few. And he can wreck you on both ends. A very unique wing in this league.
And the shot goes down.
Number 24.
Here's Pagan. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Substitution for the attack from Seth. Substitution for Union Elite.
And so it's Sack grabbing this one.
Well, even though MP couldn't get it done against them,
これはもうしょうがないですね。負けですよね。勝ってさらに条件を達成しないといけないっていうのがかなり難しいですね。初心者の私には。勝つだけじゃダメっていうのが厳しいですね。
It'll be the attack from Sack off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And he camped in the lane there and gets the 3-second call. Union Elite with the ball. And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward.
こいつ外すんだよな。
Carrington takes on the three, and it's the
どうしようもないよ。
brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
And that one drops for him. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all. With Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Here's MP. Pass to Robert. Outside, Harris.
Nice shoot.
Assist from Robert.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points. Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Here's Robert. Lund with the steal. Pass to Carrington. Outside Pagan. Now Lund. Laid in with a nice cut shot to glass.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young, and sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
To the paint. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Over the defense. Jake Bird still able to get one to go from close. Not easy and not something that is easy to practice either. Nicely done.
And they double up Carrington. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball right now. And so Union Elite has it here. It's a 5-point game. Here's MP. Pagan defending. The offensive rebound. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, I'd say.
いや、これも外すよ。
Martinez outside. Kicks it to Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. With just 5 to shoot. And here's Pagan. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Bird with the ball. Martinez.
Ah.
The shot from Bird, no good. The attack from Sack trail. Pass to Martinez. Lund returns it to Martinez. Over Harris. Martinez can't get it to go. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
To end the drought, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Robert. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Pagan shot's good.
What handles? He broke down the D, down all the way to the ground with that move.
Pass to Robert. Pulls up on the elbow, misses off the right iron. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Here's MP. Kicks it to Mitchell. And here's MP on the outside. Sinks the tray.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
And it's Sack's ball. Trailing by 8 here. Carrington doubled. Martinez open. And it's Bird with the board.
No getting around the fact that that is a shot he has to knock down.
Banked in off the glass.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Outside, Lund. Carrington. Back to Lund. Kicks it to Pagan. Carrington. Knocks down the triple. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez can't get it to go. Here's MP. Pagan defending. Offensive board. And it's finished off by Harris.
Gotta give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
Martinez outside. Goes back up. And the officials on the shot.
バスケットカウントか
Substitution for Union Elite.
And they double up Carrington. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball.
First team foul.
Here's Lund. 5 points in the game. Martinez outside. Kicks it to Pagan.
2 minutes.
Sack with another miss.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
MP high post. One
No.
serve. Now here's Martinez. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Outside for Pagan. One. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance goal.
Down low. Here's Robert. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Number
He
24.
plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
Such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates. Nice job on the inside. He had to work for that rebound.
Lund with the rebound. And it's Sack's ball. 7-point differential. Stolen by Bird. To the paint. Now Harris.
ナイスだ
16.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Lund. Pagan. Jacks up a 3. Mitchell brings down the board.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
Out of bounds, it goes to Sack. Outside, Lund from outside the arc. Not gonna go that time. And that does it for the first half of play. It's Union Elite up 9, and plenty more to come
さあ前半終わって評価が気になりますね。リードはしています。評価が D ですね。なんとか C に持っていきたい。
And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout facility.
得点しただけじゃダメなんですよね。上がんないんですよね、評価が。
Incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
It's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive boards.
Here's Robert. Yes, and it's
Okay.
MP picking up the assist.
That's what they wanted right there. Something close to the rim.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points. Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Pagan shot's good.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
Here's MP. Pagan defending. Sack with the rebound. Pass to Lund. No good there with the triple. And Union Elite has possession. Here's MP. Lets the three fly. Here's Mitchell. And that's good. A nice job on the glass. And they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
What a play by Lund. Rushing off the foul and finishing what he started.
At the line for the attack.
Here's MP. 10 points for him. Inside. Robert. It's good. As the 5 others before it. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Kicks it to Pagan. Right side, Lund. Now Carrington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
それ外す。それ外す。
Now Carrington. He's guarded closely. Pass to Martinez. Carrington. Lund with the pick. Off the mark there with the 3. Here's MP. Shoots the 3. Rebound brought home by Carrington. On offense, here's Sack. They trail by 11. Outside, Lund. This one for 3. Unable to get that one to go.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
Here's MP. 10 points for him. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Kicks it to Pagan. Lund, defended by Harris. Back to Pagan. Stolen by Bird. Here's MP. Pagan defending. And the layup's good off the glass.
Smart play from Bird, simply finding the open man.
And the attack from Sack, call time here. So it's no teams making a change here.
Sack. Ben Olsen. Adam Cunningham. Keegan Hilton.
Here's Hilton.
Sean Mecca. Substitution for Union Elite.
To the middle. Lund. To the inside.
He's an undersized center, but he more than compensates for it with some serious leaping ability.
To the left wing. Pass to Bullock. Here's MP. The 3. Another miss by MP.
He's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and yet he still continues to fire away. He's got to tone it down.
And it's Hilton missing. Here's MP. He's got 12. Yep, that one goes.
MP.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Cunningham. Launches it. Doesn't go for him.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude.
Out of bounds, it goes to Sack.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
From Sack. Substitution for the attack from Sack. Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's MP. Inside. A good finish at the rack. Off the slick feed. And you watch Brandon Harris. You can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Hits the three-pointer.
How about the fast play from Martinez? Able to get the shot off before the defense can really react to the possession.
Union Elite lead. Here's MP. To the middle. A nice shot by Robert.
Nice flow to the sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
And it's Sack's ball. Down low. Pagan shot good.
Gigantic shot from Pagan. He's so poised and ready to deliver when his team needs him most.
And time called here. Union Elite.
Mitch Mitchell.
And Union Elite has possession. Leading by as many as 14. Finds Bird. Mitchell on the wing. Now Harris. The pick from Harris. Here's MP. 6 to shoot. Harris with the bucket.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Sack trailing here. Outside Pagan. Outside Lund. Robert supports the double. Soft touch off the glass and in.
The rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Kept alive by Union Elite. Finds Bird. Here's MP. Now covered by Martinez. They grab their own miss. From deep, it's MP.
No.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
And here's Pagan. Sinks it! And what a sensational bucket to bring him within one!
So much fun, and you love to see this. Pagan stepping up when they need him most.
Stolen by Carrington. Pagan. He's covered by Harris.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
His activity was just as effective as a block. Made him completely change his release point and caused a miss.
Here's MP. From past the arc. Another miss by MP.
And he's missing shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Martinez. Carrington.
マジかこれは持ってかれたな。
Union Elite. With this much time left on the clock, I'd try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible. Because that way you might have enough time for one of those quick putback attempts if you miss.
From deep three-point range. And so it's the attack from Sack who skate by with the win.
Even though MP couldn't get it done against them,
いやー負けましたね。 チャレンジ失敗ですね。いやー、これでダメだったらちょっと配信外のところでクリアできるまでチャレンジしたいと思います。
It'll be the attack from Sack off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Now Lund from 3. Mitchell brings down the board.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave them.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Mitchell on the wing. Pass to Robert. On the wing, it's MP. Returns it to Robert. Bird outside with 4 to shoot. The basket's good off the assist from Robert. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career. The first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Harris with the bucket.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Now here's Martinez. Carrington for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from 3-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
The big man, Lund, finding his stroke from mid-range.
Here's MP. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. He's 2 for 2.
When in doubt, you might as well attack the paint.
And they double up Carrington. Lund. And again, Sack good for 2.
Beautiful play. Right there, you see 2 guys completely on the same page.
Here's MP. Pagan defending. Sack with the rebound. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly. And Harris, he understands his strengths on offense, proving he can hurt you with his jumper.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer's offline. Here's MP. Guarded by Lund. Baseline try. Lund with the rebound. Sack trailing here. And here's Pagan. Goes up at the stripe. And the shot no good. A bit short that time. And Union Elite has possession. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now Carrington. On the wing, it's Martinez. Shot clock at 6. It's out of bounds. Sack will retain possession here.
22 seconds on the shot clock. 22. Substitution for the attack from Sack.
Now off the inbound. Harris comes down with the board. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Here's Hilton. Pass to Carrington. Here's Mecca. Can they get it? Pure from three-point range.
There's a good-looking assist from 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
And here's MP on the outside.
3 points.
For the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
And comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Looking to match the 3 they just made, I love it.
Now Carrington, defense right there. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game.
Substitution for the attack from Sack. Substitution for Union Elite.
Bird outside. Pass to Harris. Buries it from three-point range.
Brendan
It's
Harris.
so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
And it's Sack with the ball. They trail by 9. Outside, Lund. Carrington for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Of all the guys who want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
Here's MP. Pagan defending. Finds Bird. Back to Mitchell. Here's MP. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Outside, Lund. Returns it to Carrington. Right side, Martinez. A three-pointer off the mark. Bird outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Pagan. And here comes the break. And the jam by Carrington. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Kicks it to Pagan. Lund, all alone. And it's Bird with the board.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
7-second difference between the shot and game clock. On offense, here's Sack. A 7-point differential.
And I love how opportunistic Carrington can be in the open floor. Phenomenal hustle there.
And here's MP on the outside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Union Elite ahead, up 5. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sack and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Kicks it to Pagan. Martinez. Back to Pagan. Now Carrington. Fires the 3. No basket that time. It's only his 3rd miss in 8 attempts. Here's MP. Pagan defending. Mitchell on the wing. Bird. To the paint. And the shot goes
2
in.
points.
Simply
MVP.
feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And it's Sack with the ball. They trail by 9. Inside. And
うわ
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Bird on the wing. To the middle. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on
team
Michael
foul.
Pagan.
At the line for Union Elite. MVP.
First free throw is
Taking
good.
2 shots.
He's perfect so far from the line. And here's Carrington. 14 points for him. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Robert. Union Elite leading this one. Here's MP.
中に入ってきてくれ
8
よ。
points for him. Pass now to Harris. Here's MP. Pagan defending. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's 9 of 14 now.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Pagan shot's good.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
Down low. Here's Robert. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Number
Working it
24.
inside is usually a great idea. Solid pass.
Kicks it to Pagan. Carrington. Fires for 3. They get it back. And Lund slams it in.
It's inexcusable to not box out Lund. He deserves to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive boards.
And time called here. Union Elite. And Union Elite has possession.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Shoots from the elbow. Sack with the rebound. Kicks it to Pagan. Here's Martinez. And it's out of bounds. Sack will retain possession here.
Substitution for the attack from Sac. Ben Olsen. Substitution for Union Elite.
Puts it up off the inbound. Pagan shot's good.
Decisive action on the part of Pagan. Doesn't give the D any time to get to him before the release.
Here's MP. 22 points for him. Martinez with the ball. Kicks it to Pagan. Olsen. And he makes good on the layup.
Nice job by the one, Pagan.
ディフェンスが崩れた。
Offense and finding a
なんか
teammate.
出ましたね、テロップが。
And here's Mitchell. On the wing, it's MP. Pagan defending. Connects it from downtown.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Martinez. Lund. 4-3. Cunningham, no good. To the inside. Pagan picks
ああ、あそこダンクじゃないんだ。ダンク出ないんだ。
Martinez outside. Outside Pagan. Lund inside. Bird defending. From deep, it's Pagan. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Here's MP. Pagan defending. Martinez outside. Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like the
the aggression. He keeps the play going and fights for the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. The new group out there getting ready. Union Elite has possession. They lead by 4.
Ivory Lund, Edward Martinez, Michael Pagan.
Here's MP from long range off the inbound. Gets the 3 to fall.
I like the decision making there for Bird. Well done.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Lund misses. And so Union Elite has it here. Robert and Lund with the rejection. Carrington with it. Mitchell covering. A triple for Martinez. Rebound by Union Elite.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
From deep, it's MP. The shot, no good. The attack from Sack Trail. Here's Pagan. It's rebounded by Robert. And so Union Elite has it here. Here's MP. Finds Bird. Here's MP. He's covered by Carrington. 5 to shoot. Makes it off the glass.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Martinez outside. One with the pick. From 14 feet out. But they get it back. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Defended by Harris. Carrington for 3. They get the board.
He shot it so well in the last quarter. And this quarter, he can't get anything to go. Things have gone south for him in a hurry.
It's tipped. Lund with the steal. Tries to snap the cold streak. MP grabs the miss.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
Down low. Tipped. Lund
Oh.
with the steal. Carrington down low. Guarded by Harris. Pass to Martinez. One with the pick. Pulls up high post. It's stolen by Harris. Fast break. Here we go. Here's MP. Good work there as it goes.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
Sack with another miss. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with this outcome.
To the middle. From 15 feet out. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off super.
さあどうなんでしょう。
It's winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got...
勝ってない。残念。この試合はしょうがないので配信外でクリアなんとかしたいと思います。ここまでご視聴いただきありがとうございました。ちょっとね、私が下手くそすぎて本当もう見るに耐えない動画かもしれませんけども、生温かく見守っていただければなと思います。それではまた次の配信、また動画でお会いしましょう。またね。